Wie kamen Sie eigentlich zu diesem Film Die grünen Teufel, The Green Berets?
Ja, ich war in Deutschland und dirigierte irgendwo und mein Agent rief mich an. Er sagte, John Wayne wants you for a film.
Mhm.
Und ich sagte, ich mache keine Westerns.
Ja.
Und sagte, das ist kein Western. Sagte ich, John Wayne und kein Western.
Mhm.
Nein, 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 das ist was ganz anderes. Wie heißt der Film? Green Berets. Ich hatte keine Ahnung, wer die Green Berets waren. Und sagte, ist es sicher kein Western? Nein, 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 nein. Und er will sie haben. Und ich kam nach Hause und da las ich ein Skript und es war nicht ein Western, es war ein Eastern Western. Ja. So, ich hab's gemacht. So kam ich zu dem Film.
Hatten Sie da für den Film eigentlich einen Main-Title geschrieben oder war schon von Anfang an geplant, dieser Song?
Am Anfang, das wurde geplant. Er sah mich, wir haben den Film, ich weiß nicht, 15 Mal gesehen und saß zu mir und jedes Mal, als das macht er so. Und das war seine Musik, das musste
drin sein.
Well, now we come to that point again. You only wrote music to one Western, what you thought it was a Western with John Wayne, but as it turned out, it was no Western at all.
Well, it was not a Western in a way. Of course, it was not a Western, but as I said, it's an Eastern Western. It was still the same thing. The Viet Cong were the Indians, and the Vietnam were the good Americans. And the same, it was a very bad film, but it was a very big success in America, but it had very bad press in Europe, and there were scandals in Switzerland and so forth and so on. And I did my best, whatever I could, to write martial music for the taste of Mr. Wayne. The only unpleasant, he was a very kind man and very nice to me. And an enormous man, you know, big man. And as you know, he had a cancer operation, which he fought very valiantly for about 10 years, I think. And he was not allowed to smoke. However, he chewed tobacco. And he sat next to me in the projection room for about a week. We were looking at the picture, and he was chewing the tobacco and spitting in a film can. And I must say that after a few days that was too much, because every time I heard, you know, there was John Wayne again spitting the tobacco, but he didn't disturb him at all.
Yeah, I believe it, because I have seen that in the States too, you know, where people use empty coffee cans or the spittoons, and they were so artistic about it that it went from the side of their mouth and right into that coffee can.
Well, he had a film can, you know how big a film can is. He was on his lap in the film can, and he was spitting right in it. And this went for days. After a few days, I had enough of that spitting.
Well, maybe for us Europeans this is something new, but in the States I really
I never saw anybody else in the States.
If you go down south, I have seen it plenty times. Of course, no film cans, but any cans. Any cans you could carry around.
Yes.